Hi, I'm Jacqueline. And if you are someone who is desperate to revive a struggling relationship or take your lifeless, complacent relationship to a whole new level, I'm going to be sharing with you a proven and effective way to achieve the intimacy, passion, attention, devotion, and connection that you've always dreamed of having in your relationship, even if it seems impossible to you right now. And when you pay close attention and stick with me all the way to the end of this presentation, you will learn exactly what my clients, who are people just like you, are doing to completely transform their relationships without yelling, nagging, begging, crying, manipulating, controlling, playing games, stating their needs for the 100th time, threatening, and constant ultimatums. So you can be sure that the fears you have of your partner leaving you, replacing you with someone else, spending the rest of your life alone, or even just being stuck, frustrated, and lonely for the rest of your life in an unfulfilling relationship don't come true. Here's what you're going to learn in the next few minutes. The new system my clients are using to develop deep and meaningful relationships like they've never experienced before. How to break free from begging, nagging, and controlling your partner to try and get what you are desperately wanting in your relationship. How to love your partner in a way that makes you the only one they can see themselves with for the rest of their life. How to love yourself in a way that makes you become irresistible to your partner. And how to have inner peace and happiness like you've never experienced before. Here's the bottom line. If you stick with me until the end, I'm going to share the exact roadmap you can follow to create your dream relationship. The key to getting the attention, intimacy, and love that you are longing for. The secret to getting more happiness, contentment, and fulfillment than you've ever experienced before. Even if it feels hopeless right now. And put away your credit card. There is nothing for sale in this video, but I will offer you a free way to get even more help at the end, so don't worry. If this all sounds amazing, go ahead and grab a pen and paper so you can take notes on the relationship reset system I'm about to share with you. I'm Jacqueline Emery, founder of a program called the Relationship Reset. I specialize in helping women just like you turn their struggling relationships into thriving ones, even when it seems hopeless. I teach my clients the best 5-step system to get results in their relationship and transform their own emotions and happiness. I'm one of the kindest and most empathetic people you'll ever meet, but you can get to know me more later. Let's focus on giving you that roadmap right now. Question: what brought you to spending your valuable time learning from me right now? Are you feeling defeated, frustrated, and hopeless in your relationship? Does it feel like you're constantly stating your wants, desires, and needs, but your partner is not listening or putting in the effort you wish you'd see? Or have you given up on communicating about your relationship and resigned yourself to the fact that this is as good as it gets? Are you tired of seeing happy couples and wondering what they have in their relationship that you don't, and if this is ever going to be something that you experience? Or have you thought to yourself that if you just had someone like so-and-so's partner, that you would finally have that close, fulfilling relationship you desire? Do you feel like time is passing you by and it may never be in the cards for you to experience a truly fulfilling relationship? If this sounds like you, you're not alone. You see, the same feelings I just asked you about used to be mine before I transformed my relationship and myself into exactly what I desired. And one of the most life-changing things I can share with you right now is this: it's not your fault. So, what's the real problem? There are a few big lies being told to you about how to develop and grow a truly fulfilling relationship. There's a lot of noise out there, and most people mean well and have the best intentions, but they're telling you the exact things that have been holding you back from creating and experiencing the relationship you want more than anything. You've been told if you want to experience a truly fulfilling relationship, big lie number 1, you need to tell your partner what you want. You've been told, get clear on what it is that you really want from your partner and your relationship. Communicate these needs clearly to your partner. Be strong and don't settle for less than what you want. But there is a better way to get what you want. Try asking your partner or paying attention to what they want and doing your best to meet those needs. And your chances of getting what you want just went way up. Big lie number 2, relationships should be 50-50. Relationships are a two-way street. Relationships are give and take. Find a partner that will meet you in the middle. But what if you looked at it as 100-100? Try putting in 100%, even if your partner does not deserve it, and see where this takes your relationship. And here's a tip: do this for you, not for them. Big lie number 3, you need a partner that will put you first. Your partner should make you a priority. Your partner should focus on meeting your needs. Your partner should make you feel happy. But this mindset will only set you up for disappointment. No one can ever meet all of your needs or make you happy. That is an inside job. Big lie number 4, you need to be more lovable. You may feel like you need to look your prettiest, or you need to stand out above others so you can keep your partner's attention. This is not true. You are completely worthy of love just the way you are. And there is a way of loving your partner that will make you the only one they desire. Useful thought: the way someone loves you has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them and their ability to love. Have you been told these lies? These 4 lies have big costs. Cost of big lie number 1, you need to tell your partner what you want. by constantly telling your partner what you want, you actually push them farther away. They feel frustrated, like it will be impossible for them to ever please you. So they end up not even trying. Telling your partner about your wants can start to feel like nagging, which feels icky to both of you. Secretly, what men really want is to feel respected, and barking demands at them is not the way to get what you really desire, and it can cause them to turn a deaf ear to your needs. Cost of big lie number 2. Relationships should be 50-50. When you expect 50-50, you are setting yourself up for disappointment. Expectations are the cause of most disappointment. When you want your partner to meet you in the middle, you start to hold back in the relationship, waiting to see if your partner is deserving of your love. When you believe relationships are 50-50, you can begin to hold things over your partner's head, and there is a tug-of-war power struggle. Cost of big lie number 3. You need a partner that will put you first. When you expect your partner to put you first, you start noticing all of the things they are not doing for you, which creates even more friction. When you believe your partner should put you first, you can become clingy and needy, wondering why they aren't making you a priority and pushing them further away. When you try to get your partner to put you first, you can actually make them do the opposite. Cost of big lie number 4. You need to be more lovable. When you think you need to be more than what you are, you exhaust yourself and spend your energy on the things that are not going to create the results you are looking for in your relationship. When you believe you are not enough right now to be truly loved, you start to lack confidence, which affects how you feel and causes you to project these insecurities onto your partner. When you believe you need to be more in order to get more out of your relationship, you will be chasing the impossible. You can never do enough to be worthy of love. So, if you don't need these things in order to experience a happy and fulfilling relationship, what do you need? Well, this brings us back to the foundational basics. You need a simple 5-step system that you can trust to transform your current struggling relationship into the passionate and fulfilling relationship you've been desperately longing for. Even if you've never experienced this type of relationship before. You need a mentor that gives you the support and direction you've been craving so you can feel confident and clear about exactly what to do to build the loving and intimate relationship you are longing to experience and feel great along the way. What would happen if you had complete confidence in yourself, a proven system that you can trust to transform your relationship into exactly what you desire, and a mentor to support you throughout the entire journey? So, how do you actually get these things? Action number 1. Take action. When you decide to trust your own intuition, there is a reason you stumbled upon this presentation, your wants and desires, and finally take real action to change your current situation, you will finally be taking responsibility and control of creating your results. This is empowering. You will no longer feel hopeless, frustrated, and like your self-confidence is at an all-time low from experiencing the same results day in and day out. You will finally feel like you are taking charge of your own happiness. You're in alignment and doing something to create the life and relationship you truly desire and deserve. You'll realize how much you've just been getting by and not giving your relationship the effort and attention that it deserves, and accepting much less than what is possible for you. Deborah's story before. Deborah was a client of mine who was a wife who felt stuck in frustration and unhappiness. She dreamed of a relationship where she felt noticed and where her husband actually wanted to spend time with her instead of focusing all of his time and attention on work. She also wanted to feel supported and like he was on her side when it came to certain family issues. She would cry and yell often and even began threatening to leave and felt like it all meant nothing to her husband. Of course, she didn't really want to leave, but thought this might get his attention. It did not. After coming to me and using the Relationship Reset program, she created the relationship she craved but never thought was possible. When she began to use the tools I taught her in my program and through our coaching together, her husband started to open up in a whole new way, and he started giving her what she needed without her even asking. He began calling her from work, which hadn't happened in years. He began wanting to spend time with her and standing by her side and supporting her when she made boundaries for herself and for her needs. She even told me that people around them began asking her what had changed in their relationship because they could see the results. And all of this was achieved without begging, crying, yelling, controlling her husband, or even stating her needs. The work she was doing throughout the program made him actually want to invest in their relationship in the ways she had wanted and tried effortlessly to achieve for years. Now she is experiencing the relationship she always wanted and thought was impossible for her. Not to mention, she says she feels a happiness and peace she's never felt before, which makes her even more attractive to her husband. How will your relationship and life be better once you begin to trust your own intuition, desires, and decisions, and actually take action on what it is you truly want and deserve? You have two choices. You can continue to not take action when it comes to your relationship and keep living with the same results you've been getting. Or you can stop settling for a relationship and life that is less than what you deserve and start creating what you desire right now. Action number 2, use the Relationship Reset 5-step system. The Relationship Reset 5-step system is what we use to transform seemingly hopeless relationships in just 5 steps. Step number 1, love yourself. Step number 2, love your partner. Step number 3, communication. Step number 4, intimacy. And step number 5, intentionality. Let's go into more detail on each of these crucial steps. Step number 1, Love yourself. Loving yourself is one of the most important parts of a healthy relationship. In fact, if we do not love ourselves, it's almost impossible to accept love from another person, even when they try. If we think of ourselves as unlovable, then we subconsciously think our partner must not love us, and our brain goes to work proving this belief right. This causes us to create the same results in our life over and over again. We will be unable to see the things our partner is doing to love us because subconsciously we don't believe it's even possible. Eventually, our partner will give up. They will think it's impossible to please us and make us happy. So why even try? The amazing news is we can change these hidden beliefs and habits and learn to love ourselves. In the Relationship Reset program, we work on things like uncovering and addressing your hidden thoughts and beliefs about yourself, bettering you and improving your life in all areas, meeting your own needs and taking control of your own happiness, self-care and prioritizing yourself, and creating and enforcing healthy boundaries. Spoiler alert, this step makes us so much more attractive to our partner, and you'll be amazed at the results. Step number 2, love your partner. What if you could learn a way to love your partner that would make you irresistible to them? What if this way of loving your partner made them actually want to change their actions and love you in the way you've always wanted? What if you could accomplish this without nagging, complaining, begging, or yelling? This is what you will learn in the Relationship Reset program. To learn to love your partner, we work on things like uncovering and addressing your hidden thoughts and beliefs about your partner, letting go of expectations, controlling them, and having a rule book for them to follow, recognizing and tuning into their needs, and making their happiness a focus. Step number 3, communication. Communication is at the heart of every thriving relationship. To experience effective communication, we learn open communication, which means we learn how to actively listen to our partner and have them do the same for us. We learn to empathize with our partner and truly understand where they're coming from. We learn to be respectful to our partner and speak to them with kindness. Step number 4, intimacy. Intimacy is the glue that holds a relationship together. This is what creates a special bond between you and your partner. It makes you the one they turn to meet their needs. Sex is one thing that you only share with your partner, so it's important that we work on uncovering your hidden thoughts and beliefs on sex, prioritizing intimate time with your partner, improving intimacy. Step number 5, intentionality. If we aren't intentional with our time and our energy, our relationships can get tossed to the side and become an afterthought. Before we know it, we find that we feel distant from our partner and we can feel lonely. Relationships take investing in, and they are totally worth the investment. In the Relationship Reset program, we work on making your relationship a priority by learning how to manage our time effectively, identify and prioritize what is most important to us, intentionally plan and fit these things into our life so nothing gets neglected or falls through the cracks. So, why do you want to put the Relationship Reset 5-step system to use? 2 choices. You can keep struggling and spinning your wheels, trying to get what you want out of your relationship and experiencing the same results and emotions over and over. Or you can stop wasting time, take control of your happiness, and learn the skills to change your relationship and your well-being right now by using my 5-step system. Action number 3, get a trustworthy mentor. Having a mentor you can actually trust, talk to, and rely on is exactly what you've been missing. What is needed for a successful program and what most programs are lacking is the right support, the right system, and the right accountability. When you have a mentor you can trust and a system that you can trust, your success becomes inevitable. Now, there are 3 major mistakes you can make when it comes to choosing a mentor you can trust. Mistake number 1, you choose the wrong mentor and never make any real progress. Mistake number 2, you decide that your happiness is not worth the investment and you go for the cheapest program and mentor possible. And you get what you pay for. Mistake number 3, you decide to try it alone and decide you don't need the help of a program and a mentor who is ready to support you and move you forward. Solution to mistake number 1. Choose a mentor with a proven system you can implement that actually shows up for you and cares deeply about your results. Solution to mistake number 2. Don't spend $10,000 to join a program, but don't spend $100 on a program expecting it to deliver you much more than that in return. Remember that you are paying for the life-changing results of transforming your relationship and your happiness, and you are learning tools you can use for the rest of your life. Solution to mistake number 3. Don't allow yourself to be isolated and feel like the world is on your shoulders. Hire a mentor to share the load and help you achieve real, life-changing, and lasting results. So, what drives you to want to hire the right mentor that can help you feel hopeful, confident, and clear on what to do to grow your relationship? 2 choices. You can keep struggling by yourself with battered confidence, trying to keep your relationship afloat. Or you can hire the right mentor with the right system to give you the guidance and support you've been craving. I've shared a few new things with you today, and it's normal for them to make you excited, as well as overwhelmed, and maybe even skeptical. If you have thoughts and questions swirling in your head, that's a good thing. You see the possibility in front of you. You know there is more that you can and should be experiencing in your relationship. You want love. You want intimacy. You want happiness. So if you have questions about how to implement these ideas, don't worry. I'm here for you. But it's a fact that everyone's relationship is different. So while I can't give you the exact answers in this video because I need to know more about you and your partner and your relationship, I can still help you. How I can help. I've set aside some time in the next 48 hours to speak with you about how you can apply these ideas to your relationship starting today. We'll get on the phone for about 45 minutes, and you can tell me all about your relationship and what you're currently experiencing, and what you're dreaming of experiencing. On the call, I'll work with you to get crystal clear on 3 things. Number 1, what's keeping you from experiencing the relationship you're longing for right now? Number 2, what exactly are you looking for? And what would you love to be experiencing in your relationship? And number 3, what your next steps should be to start creating this kind of relationship right now. The breakthroughs you'll get on this call will be a breath of fresh air, and I know you'll feel so much support and clarity from our time together. You'll feel super excited that the frustration and hopelessness has melted away and that you're no longer stuck when it comes to knowing what to do next. So you might be thinking, I need this, but what's the catch? How much is this call going to cost me? And the answer is nothing. It's 100% free. But there is a catch. This call is not for everyone. You must fit all 3 of these criteria before you book a call. 1, you must be open to new ways of looking at things and new ways of thinking. 2, you must be fully committed and ready to get results in your relationship. And 3, you must be a kind person with integrity and a heart of gold, because that's my favorite type of person to work with. If that's you, click the button below that says Book Your Breakthrough Session Now. Or simply open up your browser and go to bit.ly/JE Coaching Consult. That's bit.ly/JE Coaching Consult to schedule your free breakthrough session. When you click the button or enter the link, you'll immediately go to my scheduling page. It's super simple. Pick the time that works best for you, and I'll call you right at that time. To best prepare for the call, you'll want to have a pen and paper ready to take notes. Spaces are very limited, so grab your spot now. Having to wait any longer to change your relationship would be incredibly frustrating. All of my clients who've transformed their struggling relationships into thriving relationships have started by booking this exact call. It was an easy decision for them to book the call. They showed up with pen and paper, ready to change their lives. Click the button below or simply open up your browser and go to bit.ly/JE Coaching Consult and book an appointment. Let's get real. If you're not creating the relationship you are longing for, there's only 3 possible reasons. 1, you haven't taken action. 2, you haven't taken the correct actions with the correct mindset. Or 3, you've tried to take action and make changes, but given up when you hit challenges you couldn't make your way through. The right coach can help you with all 3. The right mentor has a system for getting you the results you want, will support you to make sure you take action, and has overcome the challenges that you'll face, so you no longer have to struggle to find the solution all on your own. Don't keep spinning your wheels in confusion, frustration, and hopelessness. Find someone you connect with and join their program. Give yourself permission to get their help. Get someone to help you implement these ideas. Your progress and your results will be so much faster and more effective. Don't waste another day not experiencing the happiness you deserve and the relationship and future that is possible for you. Click the button below or simply open up your browser and go to bit.ly, that's bit.ly/JE Coaching Consult and book an appointment today. I'm looking forward to connecting with you.